Okay, mic check, check.
Yay!
Yay! Pre-show, pre-show, pre-show,
You say pre, I say show. Pre.
show.
That was.
What? You said to do
No,
it.
you're right.
I gotta go with it, right?
Not as exciting as I thought it was. You know what
Aw.
I want to do? I was looking, and people laugh at it, but I want to do it is at
What?
some point.
What's that?
The vintage ad slides.
Vintage ad slides.
Have you seen that? The
No.
vintage ads were like,
No.
it shows a guy literally having a full-grown woman across his knee, and he's spanking her, and it was over.
Oh.
It was over something
yeah.
like, you know,
Didn't make my sandwich properly or
close. Something. It was like, or like one ad was like, you know, she was. It says, you know, don't. I remember this because it made me laugh. It was a Lysol commercial.
Oh goodness.
It was a Lysol commercial being used for, and that Lysol at the time was being used as a feminine hygiene product.
Oh no.
And it basically said that, hey, if you're not using the product properly, or you're not using this, then, you know, between smells and everything else, your husband's going to lock you out of the house. And it was,
Wow. Wow. See how far we've come?
or like one of them was like a picture of a baby holding a razor and says the razors are so, like, they're sharp and they cut things, but they're so safe a baby could use them. No, seriously, give them to a baby. Let's give a baby a razor.
These razors are so sharp, even a baby could use them.
I'm telling you, these things are hilarious. Like one of them, like
Jeez.
picture of giving a baby 7-Up. It's like, you know, 7-Up is so good and blah blah blah. It's like, yes, it's so good that I just want to give my baby 7-Up all the time.
It's so good.
Constantly.
It's so good.
It was bad.
Man, that is terrible.
It is funny.
That is kind of horrible, actually. I'm kind of scared about that. That makes me wonder about humanity in the 50s.
You know what? At least they had a moral structure.
I don't know, though. Did they really?
They did.
Did they?
They did.
Did they?
It was a little off, but they still
Really?
did. I think they did.
Kind of off.
Just a tad.
Oh, my goodness.
Let's see. Yeah, because there it is. Like, it's 23 vintage ads that would be banned today.
Yeah. Yeah, 23 vintage ads from what?
Vintage ads that would be banned today.
Nice. Hey, Lance. Welcome aboard, sir.
1, the harder a wife works, the cuter she looks.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Yes. Gosh, honey,
No,
you
that's-
seem to thrive on cooking, cleaning, and dusting, and I'm all tuckered out by closing time. What's the answer? Vitamins, darling. I always get my vitamins.
Mommy's little helper.
Oh,
Mommy's little helper. By the way, if you guys
The little white powder.
don't know, this is kind of the pre-show before the show. We run on a separate clock, so we have a couple minutes before the actual show hits. We're going over stupid stuff. Obviously, he's looking at stupid images of things, and
Most men ask, is she pretty? Not, is she clever?
ouch. Ouch.
Wow.
I don't know how to respond to that, honestly. I really don't.
Oh, see, this is why we're going to have to play this game.
Oh,
I'm
no.
going to make this a game. Tell me what the ad was for. With a headline like that, what would the
No, give it to me again. Give it to me again. Okay.
most men ask, is she pretty? Not, is she clever?
Avon.
Okay? No, and here's a picture.
Oh.
Okay? Now, just looking at that, what do you think the ad is? You'll never guess. You ready?
Looking at that, that's like a sexual ad, dude. Palm olive?
I'm telling you, this would be a great game.
That is
dude.
the most milquetoast soap product ever.
Right? I'm telling you, this would be an amazing game. We
Oh
may
my
have to do
gosh.
this. I think we're going to have to do this.
No, that is bad. That is bad.
No. This is bad. This is
Oh,
bad.
man.
Look at this picture.
Nope. Done. Nope. Cut it. Cut it. Nope.
Do you want to know?
I know. Yes. Yes. Give
You
it
want
to
the
me.
slogan?
Give it to me. Give it to me.
Why doesn't your mama wash you with fairy soap?
Wow. I can't even on this.
Oh, no. Here's another one that's just as bad.
Oh, no. You can't do that.
No, I know I can't. But
You can't even say anything about that. We get kicked off of every radio station known to man for that.
Cocaine toothache drops.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
Instantaneous cure.
And with that, folks, we'll be
Only
right
15
back.
cents.
We'll be right back in 15 seconds.
have to do this one day.
Oh,
it's gonna
gosh.
be a fun game.
That is bad.
This would be a fun game.
That is a bad.
I'm going to make it up. We'll probably do it either Wednesday or
That's going to be a
next
bad.
Saturday.
That's going to be a bad day.
It's going to be good. Sorry. It's
So bad. To anybody who's just joining us.
Yeah, God help you all. You're in for a treat in the next week or so.
Woo! Welcome to the show, everybody.
Hey, Defenders of American Exceptionalism. Thank you so much for hanging out with us.
You can hear us live on Mojo 50 and IPM Nation.
Lanterns.Buzz. Talk America Radio.
Yep.
Check us out.
Hear our podcasts and recordings on everywhere that you want to find it.
iHeartRadio recently got put onto Spotify.
Yeah.
What else? Oh, and another thing we started doing, we haven't actually brought this out yet or not, but go to DOAShow.com and everywhere else. When you find our podcast, we have actually started putting everything into segment form.
Oh, yeah. I forgot to say something about that.
Yeah, we've been doing it for a while, and we haven't actually said anything about it. They're officially in segment form now, so each segment is now its own case file, so you don't have to download an entire show to get a particular file or a particular segment that you want, or if you wanted to hear a certain person or a certain story or something that tickled your fancy. Now they're also it's in full form and also in segments.
Right, and in the segments it's just listed what episode and A, B, C, or D. So you just go through the motions of that you wanted it from the second segment. Obviously that's B, or something like that. And you can pull it from it. You can use it, share it, whatever you want to do. Do that. Go there.
Absolutely.
It's been awesome. And by the way, if you go to DOAEshow.com, you can also go to the shop there. Buy some good swag. We have shirts. We have coffee mugs. We've got yoga pants. We're still going to buy some for Dylan here.
Yeah, we are.
He is going to wear them.
I'm going to model it.
He is going to model them.
Sexy, and I know
We've got bags.
We've got awesome shirts.
Awesome shirts and hoodies and other such things. Or if you go to Defenders of American Exception, DOAEshow.com.
There you go.
You can also become a Defender with us. And if you become a Defender, it's $5 a month or $50 a year. And when you do that, you also get an I see what you did there t-shirt.
Yes. Hashtag I see what you did there.
Yes, for free.
Very good. Very good shirt. Yep. All you got to do is give us a size, and it will arrive
at your doorstep about a week and a half later.
About a week or so, give or take. Takes time to make them. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Before we go on, since we've done everything else, also go to the Facebook pages, Twitters, social
share,
media as a whole.
subscribes.
Yes, at DOAE Show.
Everywhere.
All right, let's kick this pony.
Pig?
Pony, pig, light this candle.
Okay.
Kick this turd. I don't care.
Whatever you want to call it.
Insert analogy here.
Kick the can down the road. Oh, wait, that's Congress.
Let's see what you did there. Okay. So first on the docket, California has passed a new bill that's waiting for, I don't know if Jerry Brown signed it yet or not. I believe he's supposed to be.
I think he's signing it, yeah.
That has gone to the governor's desk. Senate Bill 826 is what it's called. Basically, that is mandating that there be at least one woman in every boardroom.
Wait. Sorry, what?
Yep. The headline from the Washington Times is the California bill mandating gender quotas for corporate board heads to the governor. Yep. A bill that will make California the first state in the nation to mandate gender quotas for corporate boards is headed to the desk of Governor Jerry Brown after winning approval Thursday in the state Senate. Senate Bill 826 would require every publicly held company with its principal executive offices in California to have at least one woman on its board of directors by the end of 2019.
Hey, guys, guess what? This is fascism! Just want to let you know.
Corporations with 5 directors would be required to include 2 women by 2021. Boards with 6 or more directors would be required to have a minimum of 3 by July of 2021.
Really?
Or face financial penalties. The bill's sponsor, Democratic State Senator Hannah Beth Jackson, said that Thursday's 23-9 Senate vote, that's 23 voted in favor.
To the 9 Republicans.
9, exactly.
There were actually 9 Republicans
at the time.
In California.
That the time has come for California to bring gender diversity to our corporate boards.
So basically, they're just pushing the whole. What do you call that? What is that?
Gender equality?
No. They started it saying that you have to have, a certain quota of people.
Diversity?
Yeah. They're pushing the diversity.
Their gender diversity.
Yeah. They're pushing the diversity docket all the way through.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. 1/4 of California's publicly traded companies still do not have a single woman on their board, she said in a statement.
Maybe that's a thing. They just don't want to. Guess what? They're companies. They're allowed to do that.
Quote, with women comprising more than half the population and making over 70% of the purchasing decisions, their insight is critical to discussions and decisions that affect corporate culture, actions, and profitability.
Which is why all of those corporations do major studies, mainly focusing on women to make sure that they get their information.
Yep.
That's why they do that.
Yep.
They get the information from the people who buy it by just going through the motions of finding out, hey, what are you interested in? They do that all the time. Okay. And by the way, it's a company. You have no right as a government to force them to have a quota of people.
No. Of any kind.
Of any kind. Of any gender. Of any, quote, race.
Well.
Because we're all the human race.
Well.
No. Here's the thing. I'm here. I am at this point now. The government has no right or authority to say that a company has to hire a certain amount of any specific people group.
Okay.
And as such, if a person or a company decides that they're going to do that, they're only going to hire white people, or they're only going to hire black people, or they're only going to hire Asian people.
Okay.
The market of people have the right to say, we're not going to shop there. We're not going to do business with those people. Okay. That's called the free market.
No, you are absolutely right.
That's how it works, guys.
You're forgetting something.
What? We don't have a free market anymore. I know.
Well, no. I wasn't even go there. That's a little too simple. You're forgetting one teeny tiny little thing.
What's that?
Just think about this for a moment.
Sure.
We're talking about California. Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
There's one. California. Need I say more? But
sure.
I will.
Yeah.
Okay. Two, most of these companies that they're talking about and they're raising ever holy hell about are also companies that I would almost bet you money that if you looked into are getting some kind of a government dole somewhere. Some kind of a subsidy, some kind of a kickback, some kind of a thing. There's some kind of an agreement worked out somewhere.
It's California. Yes, that's going to happen.
So I'm sorry, but in this instance, you're actually wrong. The government bought them, therefore they have the right. Because
if the government bought them, then yes.
Yes, and that's exactly what I'm saying. Now we don't know. I'm not saying all of them have, and we can't prove that all of them have. I got that.
This is a sweeping motion across all board, though.
Oh yeah.
This is saying every company that has a board of directors has to have this quota of people. That's small businesses, large businesses. That's everybody.
You ready to hear this in true California form, though? Sure. True progressive California form. You ready for this?
Got it.
This is from, again, quoted in the Washington Times. The link is going to be in the descriptions of everything, wherever you're hearing this. A female board member need not be biologically woman.
Oh, so
quote,
you can have a person just say they're female.
Female means an individual who self-identifies her gender as a woman without regard to the individual's designated sex at birth, according to the legislation.
Because it's California.
So that means that technically these guys could turn around and go, oh, yeah, okay, no, we've got a woman, wink, wink.
Nudge, nudge.
Self-identifies enough, wink, wink.
Bill, you're going to have to wear a dress for a month.
No, but you don't even have to wear a dress. You just have to say, I'm a woman.
Bill, you're single, so can you just... I know your wife passed away 5 years ago. Can you just say it? Bill, can you just say it?
You have nothing left to live for.
Take one for the team, Bill.
That's what's going to happen. See, and that just goes to show that this entire thing is just a giant farce. It is just something to placate people to go, oh, look, we're doing something. You're not doing anything. You're taking the time, wasted time, might I add, to make a sign a bill into law to go through this whole rigmarole to quote-unquote force these places to have women because of diversity, only to actually turn around and go, well, we don't really have to have a woman in there in the first place.
Right. And just like Eric is saying, Bill doesn't have to have a front hole.
Oh, bravo.
You get a bell. Good job.
That's the bell.
Good times.
I had to explain the bell the other day. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that in a minute.
What?
I'll tell you that in a minute.
So
It's good. It was good.
But you know what is good though? You know what is really good? This coffee mug. It's amazing.
Why are you talking about the coffee mug?
Because I'd rather talk about this coffee mug than California. You can buy it at the DOAEshow.store.
Oh, but see, now remember. Now hold on. Go back to it. Now remember, this does have to be a biological woman, right?
Right.
All this is about trying to get women into the boardrooms, right?
Right.
Quote, gender is an important aspect of diversity, and as there are other protected classifications recognized under our laws, said the Chamber Coalition, blah, blah, blah. Basically, they're trying to say that how it's gender is important, but you don't have to actually be a biological woman, which means by gender, you're not actually a woman.
Right.
To be.
Sidetrack. Brian? It's never safe to watch TV, even if McCain or Aretha Franklin aren't on tour.
Oh, we're going to get into that in a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, got more of the show coming. Flying right through this. Don't go anywhere. Defenders of American Exceptional. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
As a small business owner, there's one word that you absolutely dread: payroll. For small businesses, it's a big burden. You may think you're saving time and money doing it yourself. But come on, are you? Timesheets, processing checks, calculating taxes, a total waste of your time. Paychex simplifies payroll processing, saving you time and money. Submit your payroll online, fax it in, or call your dedicated Paychex payroll specialist. And you're done. Learn more at trypaychex.com. Come on, do the math. The IRS dishes out 8 million penalties a year. Make one mistake and you're on the hook. On average, you're losing nearly one business day every month doing payroll. That's time and money you'll never get back, unless you get Paychex. More than 500,000 small businesses already do. Call 877-750-5371. Trade payroll pressure for peace of mind. Call now, 877-750-5371. That's 877-750-5371.
Hey, this is Dylan and Steven from Defenders of American Exceptionalism, here to give you the facts about hydration.
Thirst pains are real. Chronic joint pains, headaches, and ulcers can often spell dehydration. Water's needed to carry acidic waste away from the cells, and when we're dehydrated, these wastes don't get carried away, leading our nerves to interpret it as pain.
If you're tired, it may be dehydration. One study found that a mere drop in water levels in the body can cause a 25 to 30% loss in energy. Even a 3% drop can cause fuzzy thinking, brain fog, and a slower metabolism.
How do you remedy this? Some people may ask.
Earthwater. Go to earthwater.com/DOAE show to get yours now.
These bottles are packed with 70 plus trace minerals, 9.5 pH balance, no carbs, sugars, artificial sweeteners, preservatives, chemicals, or calories.
It's organic, gluten-free, and vegan as well because it's, well, you know, water.
And with its high active carbon and molecular oxygen levels and antioxidants, it will hydrate you the way to a better life.
That's earthwater.com/DOAE show to get your bottles today.
earthwater.com/DOAE show.
According to a 2017 Gallup poll, 85% of Americans hate their jobs. 85%. And most of those people will continue to hate their jobs over something as simple as updating and formatting their resume. Let Nicole's Resume Renewal Service help you gain a leg up in an already competitive job market. Please go to www.facebook.com/Nicole's Resume Renewal Service and relieve yourself of the worry of an outdated resume. Use the promo code DEFENDERS and receive $10 off your order of a resume cover letter package. That's www.facebook.com/Nicole's Resume Renewal Service. Don't be part of that 85%. Log on today at www.facebook.com/Nicole's Resume Renewal Service and use the promo code DEFENDERS for $10 off.
Defenders of American Exceptionalism, thank you so much for hanging out. Go to DOAEshow.com.
Find everything that you have that is Defenders
That
right
is
there.
Indeed. So much going on. So much going on. Big things coming. Hopefully we have big news coming.
Oh,
in
we
the very
have.
near future.
Yeah.
But currently we're still kind of in limbo. So we'll get back to that one on that one.
Yeah.
Anyway, DOAE show for all the social medias, the Facebook and the Twitters. And
All those good things.
we're even on Instagram, and I don't even think we have a picture up yet.
Yeah. We
Do
have
we?
we have a couple.
Oh, do we have a couple?
I put a few up.
It's just a couple of
I
random.
haven't been. I started it and I really just haven't kept going with it.
We're gonna have to.
We gotta start really.
It's
we really
hard
got-
to push all that.
Whew.
junk. It
It really is, especially with full-time jobs and everything else.
gotta love
It's
it.
all right.
But anyway, so real fast is an update, as we mentioned on the last show.
I really wish I had an update like.
Add that to the list. We're gonna have to.
Yeah,
get
we
that
gotta add
pulled
that,
up.
right?
Why do you keep shrinking my icons down there?
I'm not.
Yeah, you do.
It was like that. What are you talking about?
Anyway,
Come on.
So last week we mentioned how the New Mexico had let go 3 of the 5 Muslim extremists that were in that compound in
Terrorists.
New Mexico. Yeah.
Terrorists, children killers,
Yeah, they were
torturers,
basically had 11 kids that were starving and
torturing.
and teaching
death.
them basically how to be terrorists and
School shooters.
schools and schools and hospitals, et cetera, et cetera. As a little while ago, or as of yesterday, the FBI arrests all 5 extremist Muslims connected to the New Mexican compound. They got them on charges of violating federal firearms and conspiracy laws.
Really?
Yeah, they didn't get them for.
It wasn't on killing a child and a ritual sacrifice.
Yeah.
It wasn't on.
It wasn't on propagating-
a ritual. What was it? Not an exorcism.
Yeah, it wasn't for
It was
propagating
an exorcism.
it wasn't for propagating them to be able to do commit murder,
Terrorist.
mass murders, and terrorist attacks. No.
It wasn't conspiracy for terrorism. It wasn't conspiracy for mass murder. It wasn't it wasn't starving children.
Nope. It was for violating federal firearms and conspiracy laws. And one of them, I was reading, there was one of them. One of the guys had been here illegally.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. The
No.
Haitian was an illegally present in the United States.
No.
Yes.
What?
And so therefore he was charged because he was here illegally and he had a firearm and all this stuff that he's not supposed to have. The criminal complaint charges the person with being an alien unlawfully in possession of firearms and ammunition in the District of New Mexico. That's where they got him.
From November 2017 to August 2018. Wait, for a year? That's it?
Yeah.
That's all you have him for?
Well, but you know
I mean,
what?
hey, whatever.
It's one of those things that it's similar to like how they got oh, son of a biscuit eater. What was Capone? You never got him for murder. It was
Taxes.
tax evasion.
They got him on taxes.
They got him on tax evasion.
Yeah, you might as well get him on something. Even if it's small, you get him on something, and then you just hold him.
Yeah, and it's one of those
Like,
things that
we have you dead to rights.
Well, yeah, I mean, the point is that he's behind bars, and it doesn't matter why he's behind bars or how he got there.
Because he's behind bars, and it was legal.
Yep,
Through the right
never
channels.
getting out, and that's the same thing. Now, because remember we mentioned last time it was a little bit weird that 3 of the 5 had been let go and charges were dismissed, and et cetera, et cetera.
Although, technically, if there hadn't have been a prohibition on alcohol, I don't think Capone would have ever been a bad guy.
Well, yeah, but then
I don't think Capone would ever have been a bad guy if there wasn't prohibition.
possibly not.
But this
Yeah,
is completely different.
I give you that. This is very much different. But yeah, so we just wanted to kind of give y'all a follow up and update of that because as originally 3 of them had been let go, and no, all of them are going back to jail.
Yes,
Bless
from the FBI.
Their little hearts.
So they're going to federal jail,
yes,
not state, not county,
Yeah,
federal.
They're gonna make friends over there.
Yes. Speaking of
So-
people that aren't making any friends.
This bothers me because anybody who knows me knows that Dallas is one of my favorite places next to Raleigh. It's number 2 to me. I which is odd because
I can understand that.
they're
though.
19 to 20 hours apart, and it's
Still.
Dallas is seriously is one of my favorite places to be. Love the town. starting to severely question you, Dallas. That's all I'm going to say.
But that might just be, a few people.
Well, no, it's just like Charlotte is here. It's becoming very blue. It is.
And Raleigh.
Well, I know. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. In Dallas, there's a billboard that has gone up.
No.
Yeah, and normally billboards, anybody who does a lot of driving like myself, billboards can be entertaining because they get
Like
to
the ones going south of the border?
Yes,
Those are so good.
Yes, anybody who knows anything about south of the border, there's a
And we're not talking about Mexico. We're
No.
talking about South Carolina.
South Carolina.
Because North Carolina has stupid laws as far as fireworks is concerned.
Yeah, brief tangent real fast.
No. We don't.
We're
need
not
to
going
get
into that?
No.
All right, remind me
No.
one day we'll talk about south of the border. But anyway.
Maybe 4th of July.
Oh, that would be good.
Yeah.
Anyway. So pro-life advocates are fuming over a new billboard along the Dallas Highway that suggests black women should choose abortion because it's, quote, self-care, end quote.
Self-care.
Okay.
So this is so. I showed you that video, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
See if you can pull this, by the way, real fast.
what, the picture?
Yes.
Well, the picture is just a. It's just
I'll describe it, but it's still just it's aesthetics. Still
Which picture do you want me to pull?
hit more. There you go.
Oh, that one.
That one.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold on.
So the black women, the billboard says black women take care of their families by taking care of themselves. Abortion is self-care. The billboard is sponsored by a Dallas-based group called the AFIA Center.
Mm-hmm.
The center's website states that it's transforming the lives of black women and girls.
And girls.
I've sidebar real fast. I've never understood why that's such a distinction. Why does that have to be such a distinction?
There you go.
There's the billboard. If you're watching on Facebook Lives or on the Twitters or YouTubes, there it is right there. There's the billboard. It sits on the side of the highway. Also, according to their website, our mission is to serve black women and girls by transforming their relationship with their sexual and reproductive health through addressing the consequences of reproduction oppression.
Wow. Hey, we actually have a guy from South Africa here.
Oh, nice. Welcome.
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 We just kind of mentioned your area.
Yeah, we did. It
was mentioned. You can go back and listen to it later.
The AFIA Center representative told the CBN News the billboard was put up on Monday. Pro-life advocates vented their anger about the ad by commenting about it on social media.
Really?
Needless to say, people are not happy.
I wouldn't be.
I wouldn't be either.
Hey, by the way, can I just throw this out there? Mm-hmm. Okay. You're saying that killing your child is self-care.
Yeah.
And it's focused it's focused toward black women.
Yes.
Black women.
Yeah.
That is racist.
It is. It is.
That is called eugenics.
Yes, and again, put the picture up real fast. Again, in case if you look at the picture, it's a group of 3 black ladies.
Right. It's a family of black women.
Yes.
It's like mother.
It's not like
it's like grandmother, mother, and daughter. Abortion is self-care, except for that family would not exist.
I was getting ready to say that.
If abortion had happened.
Exactly. The irony there is literally flooding off of the top of the billboard and no one gets it.
No.
On average, 900 black babies are aborted every day in the United States. 900. That's an average. And that's what's being reported.
Yeah. That's the reported numbers.
Yes. 36% of all abortions in the United States in 2014 were performed on black women. However, yet just 13.3% of the total population is black.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of
wait.
A little improportional.
Yeah.
Every 1,000 live births, non-Hispanic women have 391 abortions. Non-Hispanic women, blah, blah, rates 120, yada, yada. Point is, it's bad. It's bad. And it sucks.
And we'll be right back.
Yeah, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Attention business owners and independent contractors. This is a money-saving message from Tax Mediation Services. If your business owes $20,000 or more in taxes, we can help you today, right now. Listen, dealing with the IRS is no picnic. It's an intimidating and extremely stressful process, and you don't want to go it alone. Our attorneys know every law, every tax break, and every possible opportunity to help you resolve and reduce your tax debt. And if you owe more than $20,000, you may be at the top of their hit list. So don't take your tax debt lightly, because it will not go away on its own. The IRS can seize your bank accounts, your home, and even shut down your business. Call our tax experts today at 1-800-249-8901 and let us deal with the IRS while you focus on your business. That's 1-800-249-8901. Again, 800-249-8901.
So you're looking for a job, right?
Wait, no, should I be? I mean, I always keep my options open, but should I?
We'll talk about that after this gets on. But if you happen to be looking for a job, one of the most important things you will need is an updated and current resume.
Are you trying to tell me something here?
Nicole's Resume Renewal Service is where you should go take your resume to the next level.
I really don't understand. Have you seen what happens when you try to go it alone?
Go to Facebook.com/Nicole's Resume Renewal Service to get your resume in top shape. And don't forget to use the promo code Defenders for $10 off any resume package.
Is this because we aren't going daily right now?
That's Facebook.com/Nicole's Resume Renewal Service. That's Facebook.com/Nicole's Resume Renewal Service with the promo code Defenders for $10 off.
Is this really for me?
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, seriously. Is this for me?
Nah, it's water under the bridge.
Do you have an idea for an invention or new product? Do you think companies would be interested in your idea? Do you want to try to get a patent? Then call InventHelp now. InventHelp keeps your idea confidential and explains every step of the invention process. We create professional materials representing your idea and submit it to companies who are looking for new ideas. We have more than 9,000 companies who have agreed to review ideas in confidence. If a company shows interest in manufacturing your invention, we can negotiate on your behalf. We have helped over 10,000 clients receive patents. We also offer services including 3D modeling and animation demonstrating your idea, prototyping services, and we use state-of-the-art technology to show InventHelp client ideas to additional companies. Join the thousands of people just like you who chose InventHelp to pursue their idea. We are experienced. We are working for you. We are InventHelp.
Call us for free information at 1-800-352-4158. That's 1-800-352-4158. Again, 1-800-352-4158.
Welcome back, everybody. Defenders of American Exceptionalism, DOAEshow.com is where you can find all of us, all of our archives, all of the articles, which we have been slightly neglective on, but articles...
We've been a little slack.
Just a tad. But yeah, articles, you can find all of the videos for past shows.
Mm-hmm.
You can find all of the audio clips. You can order swag. You can help support us, keep the lights on, future endeavors as things get on. CPAC is around the corner. We're looking in to get that handled. All this kinds of stuff doing anything and everything that is us, all of the affiliates and sponsors that we have.
It's all there.
All there.
All there at DOAShow.com.
Check it out.
It's good times.
You won't be sorry. And if you are, then...
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
But if you see us on the social medias, please like, share, subscribe.
Exactly. At DOA
Ring the
Show.
bell on YouTube. That way you can actually find us.
Yes, and make sure that anywhere that you are finding us and you talk to us, you know, especially on the Twitters, make sure you tweet at us with the hashtag I see what you did there.
Because I see what you did there.
You did. Yeah, did. We were going to mention this last show, and we didn't because we breezed through it, and
because we lose track of time.
This thing is just one of those that I'm trying to physically, I'm literally trying to understand the reason why this is a story.
Okay.
I'm not quite, but this is from the Daily Wire. LGBT group rallies around the first bisexual Senate nominee. She's shattered a lavender ceiling. Now,
yeah,
I'm just curious. Before, with the patriarchy, it was a glass ceiling.
Yes.
So now that this lady has shattered a lavender ceiling.
Because she's gone through, like, the glass ceiling is no more.
Well, but that's what I was getting ready to say. How many ceilings are there?
I don't know. But apparently there's a rainbow of them.
Let's see what you did there. And not for nothing, I always thought it was mauve, not lavender.
Well, I mean,
The
that's kind of a
hand
darker.
and no,
It's kind of darker.
Is that a joke? Am I the only one that understands that joke?
Yeah, I think you
Mauve
are.
Hand,
Yeah.
The gay mafia, the mauve hand.
Yeah.
Okay. As midterms rapidly approach, the Arizona Republican Kirsten Sinema.
Who?
Kirsten Sinema.
Sorry, one more time.
Kirsten Sinema.
Okay.
Okay, like
Sure.
a native.
Like a native.
Has become a cause of celebrate in the LGBT community for being the first bisexual nominee in the United States.
I disagree.
Senate.
You were not the first.
Probably not.
You were not the first, and there has been proof many, multiple times. Funny enough, it was probably a Republican.
Well, I was going to say, what was the one that got busted in the bathroom for trying to pick up male hookers?
Oh, yeah.
What was his name?
I don't remember that guy's name. I'm sure somebody
Lance.
remembers, but I don't.
I don't off the top of my head. The name escapes me. But the point of the matter is he openly was like, he was married, he had a wife, he had children, and he's soliciting gay sex in a bathroom.
That sounds like a bi person to me.
Sounds slightly bisexual to me.
I'm just saying.
But again, I don't understand why that. And the LGBT community, the gay community, is so excited over this bisexual. I'm sorry, but that doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Like seriously, there's no.
It does not affect anything.
Well, it doesn't. Like, I get if it was the first transgender, like, God help us, had Bradley Manning got
Made it.
anywhere,
Made
made
it.
that, as much as the guy irritates me, I could go, okay, fine, the first transgendered senator, got it. That's something notable.
Didn't he get banned from Australia?
He did.
Oh, okay.
He
Just
did.
making sure.
They actually have morals down there still.
What?
I know, crazy.
A prison island has morals?
Shocking.
What?
There apparently is honor among thieves. Anyway.
Oh, nice.
That's good.
That's good.
Arizona voters shattered a lavender ceiling by selecting Kirsten Sinema as the Democratic nominee for U.S. Senate, said the LGBTQ Victory Fund, the Washington Examiner report.
I got to stop here because, I mean, you made a good point about this when we were kind of thinking about possibly talking about this. You're bisexual.
Yep. Which
That means you do not make a choice. You waffle as a lifestyle.
Yep.
Your entire life is waffling because you want to keep things as open as possible.
Exactly.
Including your legs.
It's what I see what you see. That was good. But it's one of those things that you kind of you're one way or the other. It's however the wind blows. It's whatever makes you feel good. How are you honestly going to be able to make a conscious effort to help your constituents if you literally go to whatever way you feel in that moment?
Both Erica and Lance got the it's Larry Craig.
Larry Craig, thank you.
Thank
both.
you.
See,
Thank you guys.
I love y'all. I really want to I want to take them two out to dinner.
I
Like
know,
they
right?
and
Well, we'd have to go to two separate states.
no, I'm saying they can bring their happy little butts down here and
Oh.
I'll treat them to dinner and
I don't.
so-
Okay.
or the
Apparently, dinner on Dylan.
show will be treating them to dinner. Anyway,
We need to get a corporate credit card. Anyway,
so, but that's my thing. Is how can the constituents of Arizona honestly have faith in a woman who can't genuinely commit to anything?
I don't know, but you know what? Somebody
Somebody has committed?
There are some people that can commit.
Okay,
And you want to know who they are?
who are they?
Mexico City people.
Ah,
They can commit to changing their laws to allow sex in public.
oh, good, because everybody wants a new attraction to go see in Mexico
Right. Because, being stabbed with a knife.
and be part of the being kidnapped by coyotes and used in the drug trafficking. That's not good enough.
Not good enough. Now,
Bring the entire family for public sex.
Yes. Having sexual relations or committing acts of exhibitionism of a sexual nature in a public place, vacant lots, inside vehicles, or in private locations in public view will be considered administrative offenses, as long as the citizen requests police intervention. Says the modification to Article 14 of the bylaws of good government. Of good government.
This doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So basically it's okay to do until someone complains. And then someone's going to complain, call the cops, and the cops are then basically going to give you a ticket for, like, say, a moving violation.
Basically,
Oh,
yes.
come on. You didn't catch that? Moving
Yeah,
violation?
I got you. I got
See
you.
what I did
Yes,
there?
yes,
Moving violation?
Yes.
So, but that's my point. So it's only a crime if someone complains.
And even if they complain, it's really not that bad.
It's really not that bad. So,
Hey. Mm-hmm. How much do you think the ticket's going to be?
$20, same as downtown.
Thank you.
I'm going to get in trouble for
we had to steal that one for
I had
that time.
to steal that. I
Just had
know.
to do it for that
Hey, that's a
time.
Mojo thing, and we could do that.
By the way, you can go to mojo50.com and go get that shirt.
Yeah, there is actually a shirt with
There
that
is.
on there. But yeah, so again, it's apparently it's only sorry. It's not really a crime until someone complains. Isn't that kind of how a lot of things are? It's like, of all the things going on in Mexico, that's the big one. That's the one that you want to. Again, going back to, no, I don't know. You're being kidnapped.
Right.
For the drug cartels, you're being killed, your family's being slaughtered, your children being sold into sex slavery.
Yes.
You know, you're trafficking cocaine and balloons in your butt.
And you just want to focus on, oh, well, you know what we're going to do, guys? You guys just have sex in the middle of the street.
By
It's
God,
fine.
I'm going to do my... And the funny part is it turns around and goes, inside vehicles.
Well, nobody
Or
cares.
private locations in public view.
Right. So if you have your window wide open.
Now, I kind of...
Sorry.
It's just...
Something else.
Yeah. The police will reportedly only find or detain lovers if other citizens complain, as we just made
Yeah.
clear. The changes are reportedly made to let police officers focus on combating more serious crime instead of public sexual acts.
You know, this would really, really, really be a problem if your safe word was get the police. If your safe word was call the cops, I mean...
True. Well, here's where I'm confused. Okay, because this says, and I'm going to say this again, the changes are reportedly made to let the police focus on combating more serious crime instead of a public sexual acts. I'm really concerned. Like, again, we were just joking about this kind of tongue-in-cheek.
Getting stabbed, getting taken away, getting abducted, having your kids stolen from you.
I thought that was primary, like, that's numero uno. Apparently, you mean to tell me that public sex and voyeurism is a little bit more popular of an issue?
What if okay. The change reportedly has citizens concerned over pedophiles and rapists having easier access to abused victims, which is actually where I was going to go in the next comment, because it's like, they're having public sex. That woman's getting gang raped.
Well, but then that's where you, again, and no other...
And they're only going to get a fine and a slap on the wrist?
Well, but I was going to say, no other country is going to sit and do this. This is where normal people... with a shred of
decency,
common sense, can look at it and go, oh my goodness, that little boy is being raped, or that woman is being gang raped, or this is a bad situation. I need to intervene instead of depending on the state to do it.
And then you get shanked.
Well, maybe.
Unless you have a gun, which in Mexico City you probably
You
don't.
don't. I guarantee you don't. But that's my point, is in America is the last place that actually is the only place that even thinks or talks like that, and even we're getting ready to start losing that.
I know.
But that's the key, is like, you know, self-sufficiency. Be proactive. You are the first line of defense, not the police, not the state. And if you have a problem with two people fornicating in public, and I'm sorry, like, I get it. If it's in a public park, you look over and you see these two couple going at it, that's probably not appropriate. However, if you're in the privacy of your own car, which is extreme, or your own house, and yes, the window just happens to be open, you also have the ability, just so you know, to, I don't know, look away.
Yeah.
You can avert your eyes. You know, I get it. Again, if it's literally in the middle of Central Park, I got it. That could be an issue. But in my house, if my blinds happen to be open and you happen to be staring at my naked butt, that's on you, champ. That's my house.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So what you're saying is, at all points in time in Mexico City, we are supposed to take the advice of the Phantom of the Opera and keep our hands at the level of our eyes?
Yes. Yeah. God, I haven't seen that play in forever.
I know.
I was actually
It's a
thinking
good reference,
that
yeah.
was very good.
It's a good dig.
That was very, very good. Again, of all the things in Mexico to be worried about, public sex is still at the top of everyone's list.
That's the deal.
You know what? Maybe that's why they're storming the borders like they're doing. That's the refugee status they're looking for.
They're just trying to find a hole.
Guys, don't go anywhere. Defenders of American Exceptionalism. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Do you take Viagra? Are you tired of overpaying for your pills? What if you could get the exact same results for a fraction of the price? Guaranteed. Well, now you can with Sildenafil, the active ingredient in Viagra. With 20 milligram generic Sildenafil tablets, you get the exact same results of Viagra for less than $2 per pill. And again, the results are guaranteed. That's right, absolutely guaranteed results for a fraction of the cost of Viagra. So give your wallet a break and call us toll-free at 800-441-1283 to get your generic Sildenafil delivered discreetly to your door. And of course, while saving hundreds of dollars, you'll also be saving time by saying goodbye to those long, embarrassing pharmacy lines once and for all. Again, just call 800-441-1283 and get your generic Sildenafil with a 100% money-back guarantee. Getting your pills doesn't get any easier or cheaper than this, so call 800-441-1283 now.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control over your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank account, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problems now by calling the experts at Tax Mediation Services and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. Tax Mediation Services is accredited by the Better Business Bureau. Call now for a free case review and a price protection guaranteed quote.
Call Tax Mediation Services now at 800-327-2381. That's 800-327-2381. 800-327-2381.
Hey, this is Dylan and Steven from Defenders of American Exceptionalism, here to give you the facts about hydration.
Thirst pains are real. Chronic joint pains, headaches, and ulcers can often spell dehydration. Water's needed to carry acidic waste away from the cells, and when we're dehydrated, these wastes don't get carried away, leading our nerves to interpret it as pain.
If you're tired, it may be dehydration. One study found that a mere drop in water levels in the body can cause a 25 to 30% loss in energy. Even a 3% drop can cause fuzzy thinking, brain fog, and a slower metabolism.
How do you remedy this? Some people may ask.
Earthwater. Go to earthwater.com/DOAE show to get yours now.
These bottles are packed with 70 plus trace minerals, 9.5 pH balance, no carbs, sugars, artificial sweeteners, preservatives, chemicals, or calories.
It's organic, gluten-free, and vegan as well because it's, well, you know, water.
And with its high active carbon and molecular oxygen levels and antioxidants, it will hydrate you the way to a better life.
That's earthwater.com/DOAE show to get your bottles today.
earthwater.com/DOAE show.
Defenders of American Exceptionalism, thank you so much for hanging out with us. So many more things you could be doing, and yet you're hanging out with us. God bless you.
Final segment.
I question your life choices, but thank you.
And your sanity.
But thank you for hanging out with us anyway. We appreciate it.
You know who else's sanity I question?
Who's that?
The people teaching Adulting 101 classes in South Carolina.
See, I first saw this and went, oh man, we have hit a point.
But here's the thing. So you say that, and because here's the if you read the headline.
I was going to say, but there was a but. After thinking about it, reading this, I was like, you know what?
Read the headline.
It does
and it's,
make sense.
South Carolina Library offers Adulting 101 classes taught by millennials.
Yes. Well, we have to do millennials because here's the deal. That's the one thing that nobody wants to admit when it comes to a millennial is God help you, a millennial will not listen to anyone but another millennial.
Yes, that's true.
Period. Does not matter.
Not technically.
No. The majority. I don't care who you are. The majority of millennials will not listen to anyone that's not a millennial.
Right.
Look at the current state of the.
They have to be their peer group. If they're not going to listen to, they're not going to listen to anybody but their peer group.
Exactly. Look at how the David Hogg thing went, and
well, he's not a millennial. He's not a millennial.
Yeah, he's not a millennial.
He's the next gen.
Yeah, but
he's
you
worse.
get my point. It's carrying over into that generation as well. But
right, but here's the thing: millennials are of teaching age. The oldest millennial set is almost 40.
Yeah, that's what. See, and I get confused about that.
The oldest millennial is almost 40.
I was under the impression.
It's like
I was
37.
I was under the impression that the people that are millennials are the folks that were born in the 90s.
No.
I.e. my sisters.
But here's the thing.
You know, that kind of thing. But then I look and they're like...
It's like 80.
Well, I was going to say...
81,
I think
is what it is.
The highest... The latest. The latest year I've seen was 78.
Right, but it's actually like...
And the earliest is 80...
85?
I think it was 83 that I saw.
I've seen 85.
That's a huge
It's a huge gap. It's a huge gap. And it's like, okay...
That's one of the reasons why I quit going with the labels, because if you can't,
Yeah.
and nobody agrees, BT dubs, Google that, just
yes,
for fun.
Yes, Erica, we are technically millennials. Yes.
You watch your mouth.
Yes, and
I
I
am
understand
not.
where you're at with that.
Nope,
but here's the thing.
I won't claim it.
Technically, you are.
I'm not.
I don't care if you don't
I'm
claim
not.
it. I don't really claim it myself because...
I'm literally, because if that's true, I'm like literally considered an outlier, and I don't play outliers, so.
Well, yes, I was an outlier. That's the thing.
No, I am.
When it was originally put into place, I was considered the graybeard outlier.
I was gonna say I'm in the margin of error. Therefore,
You're
automatically assume it to be an error.
Gen X.
I'm a
and that's
Gen
what it
X.
is.
I'm a Gen Xer.
That's
Sorry.
it. So yeah, I was in the. I'm considered graybeard millennial status, which means I'm technically between both.
You're an elder millennial.
I'm an elder millennial.
Have you seen that on Facebook?
No, I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
It's actually funny.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's hilarious. But
It is
here's the
hilarious.
thing: we are of age to be teaching people.
That's why we do what we do. So shut up. The Pickens County
what it is.
Library System has started offering Adulting 101, a class for teens taught by millennials. The class will teach teens ages 12 to 18 how to do things like laundry, interview for a job, manage finances, or change a flat tire.
So they actually are doing finances.
Yes.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yes.
Because
How to balance a checkbook and all that jazz.
that
Yes.
was something that you should have learned in high school.
Yes, you should have, and they're not. And
Before
the program,
you go to college, you should learn how to do those things. Every kid should have to take an
Yeah.
accounting 101 class.
Yeah. Well, again, and this is what the next paragraph is going to say. It's a program to teach things that they won't necessarily learn in school because it's not the school's job. Mm-hmm. And their parents don't think to teach them because it's not school-based. I'm sorry, but if you're
Because they think they're going to learn it in school.
well, I was going to say, but that's just sad to think that parents are going to go, well, the school's going to teach you how to change a tire.
Did the school
No.
ever teach you to do that?
No. I learned how to change a tire between my dad, watching TV, and everything. That's how you learn. And it wasn't even like...
I learned how to change a tire when I got a flat.
Yeah, that's what I did too. Here's the thing, though. Like, this is what bothers me about this, and we're going to move on real fast because the next story is so much better than this. But they're like, the parents aren't teaching them. I don't remember anybody ever having their father or their mother pull them aside and say, well, come on, Junior, I'm going to teach you how to change a flat tire, or I'm going to teach you how to do laundry. No. What usually ends up happening is, hey, come on, the kid would just watch mom do laundry. And then mom would be like, hey, help me get laundry put into laundry. And then, hey, do this. And then eventually they're doing, it's the same thing as, what is it?
Or
the tire shoe method.
Right. Or in my house, it's, kid, come here.
Hey, you.
Come here and watch.
Watch.
Watch me do it. Watch me do this. Let me help you do it. Let me help you do it. Do it while I watch. Do it while I watch. Now you do it.
Now you do it. Exactly. Same thing as tying your shoe
That is
method.
how you teach a child how to do a chore.
And that's how everything was. And for some reason, these millennials feel that there has to be literally a YouTube tutorial on everything.
Or somebody standing in front of you teaching you how to do it.
Yes, because that's the only way, again, you can learn. So there's so much more on that one we could go, but I'm sorry, this story has been too funny since the moment Steven sent it. I laughed my tail off. I could not wait to do this. I've spent the entire show going, yay!
Can I give the headline?
You found it, by all means.
All right. The FDA warns of flesh-eating genital infections caused by diabetes medication.
Let that sink in for just a moment.
If you didn't catch that, the FDA warns of flesh-eating genital infection caused by diabetes medications.
So it's bad enough that you have an insulin problem. Now you have to worry about your giblets falling into the toilet.
It's not an insulin problem because it's for type 2 diabetes,
Oh.
which means you're a fat person. You're fat and you don't want to lose weight, so you're going to take a pill.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to say about it, and I'm going to get so.
I'm going to get pummeled for it, and I know it.
No, I know,
because
I'm
I know
going
a lot
to,
of people that have.
I do too. Here's the funny part. Okay, so you already can't see it anyway. So, aside from what might be pain, what are you worried about?
Well, it's,
if you're too lazy to lose the weight to get to
it
be able to see it in the first place, it doesn't matter if you go, oh, look, it's floating in the toilet.
the infection is known as Fournier's gangrene.
Huh.
It's extremely rare but life-threatening bacterial infection under the tissue of the skin that surrounds the muscles, nerve, fat, and blood vessels of the perineum.
Okay.
Not of the actual genitals, but of the space in between.
It doesn't matter. So basically, it hollows it out.
So you will have a front hole if you don't.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. But going back to this, it says, and this, they do this with every single issue. This is very rare. It is very rare. It's not going to happen. Obviously, it's common enough that you have to write an article and put it in the news. This is from Channel 13 WTHR.
It is warning specifically for people taking the SGLT2 inhibitor for type 2 diabetes. That's the sodium glucose contransport 2.
And now you're getting way above my pay grade on that. I don't.
If you take the sodium glucose contransporter 2 inhibitor for type 2 diabetes, you may be we need to get the what's his face, the diabetes
Wilford Brimley.
We need to get the if you were a loved one
if you
has
were
suffered with
well, no, you
if
gotta
you
have
were
the gels going. You gotta
if you were a loved one,
if you were
sodium glucose contransport 2 inhibitors for type 2 diabetes.
Hold on. You ready? Do you suffer from diabetes? Are you
type 2?
Are you suffering from type 2 diabetes? I sound like Richard Nixon.
Yeah. But no. So, if you or a loved one is suffering from type 2 diabetes and you have taken the sodium glucose contransporter 2 inhibitors, go see a doctor because you may go see our lawyers because you may have a suit filed for Fournier's gangrene. If you suffered with Fournier's gangrene and you have type 2 diabetes, call this number 1-800 blah 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 blah.
I was gonna say, can you imagine the lawyer things for that?
Oh man,
the whole class action lawsuit.
The class action lawsuit on this is gonna be crazy.
It's amazing. I shouldn't laugh because whoever does have this
is gonna be pain. It's
God bless you. I feel horrible for you.
Here's the thing: you don't actually feel it.
But no,
because it kills the nerve endings first.
No, and I got all that, but it doesn't matter. Can you imagine? Let's say you found out today that you're a fatty, you're lazy, you don't do anything. You've got type 2 diabetes. You're taking this medication, and then you've decided, you know what?
That's not nice.
Maybe, but you've decided, you know what? I don't want to do this anymore. I want to live for my children. I want to be all this blah 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 blah. Mm-hmm. I'm going to change my lifestyle. You change your lifestyle, and you drop 100, 300 pounds, whatever. And you go, I'm fit, I'm ready. Oh, wow, it's not even useful as a paperweight.
Nope.
I'd be pissed, personally. That's
well, like I said,
just me.
It starts in that area in between, and it kind of spreads from there, guys. That's right, Brian. Its side effects may include headaches, numbness, shortness of breath, genital loss.
Yeah. I'm sorry, what?
Diarrhea.
I'm sorry, what?
You continue on. Just
erectile dysfunction isn't even the least.
No,
of your
genital
worries.
loss, not erectile dysfunction.
It's not even erectile dysfunction. You lose it altogether.
You may have an outie, but you're going to get an innie.
Front hole.
Front holes it is.
Exposed. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Thank you for putting up with us. We appreciate it. God, Sometimes we kill ourselves. DOAE Show at Facebook, on Twitter at DOAE Show, YouTube at DOAE Show. Everything that is Defenders is also at DOAShow.com.
Like, share, subscribe.
Share everything. Buy a t-shirt, yoga pants. We'll see you next time. Guys, thank you so much. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.